Well, let's jump right into it, right? Talk about some of the top players in the country. Let's talk about some of the top teams on the EYBL circuit right now. 17U, like Team Takeover, New York Rens, Oakland Soldiers, Utah Prospect, and PSA Cardinals. All
Mm-hmm.
right. So when we talk about that, we talk about Team Takeover. We talk about Caden Samuels, Prince Alexander Moody, right? Whose stock is rising game by game. Britton Barrett. Let's just talk about Team Takeover and some of the things that you saw that kind of stood out from your point of view.
Yeah, I think they probably are the favorite as of right now. It's just every single year Takeover has a new batch coming in. Like it's like they have a great program where it's like from seventh grade, eighth grade, ninth grade, tenth. Like they gonna have good teams every single year. Um, they're just like the complete team to me. I think a lot of times at URBL, like people fall in love with the stars, but it's like those role players that are getting you 10 boards, 10 points that are really doing it. And I think they had a football player. One of the kid plays football. I forgot what was his name, but he like great player. Then everyone's feeding off of each other. Yeah, they're one of the most impressive teams I've seen this year so far.
Yeah, and to piggyback on Team Takeover because every time I watch them, it's unbelievable. Jordan, break down a little bit of Caden Samuel's game because I saw him at the Jordan Holiday Classic. He's got a great support system. His family was screaming every time he scored a bucket, and he scored a ton. This kid looks like he could be potentially a top 10 player in the class, and he's heating up right at the right time. Talk about how special this kid's been.
Yeah, he stands out to me because he scores like so simple. Like when I think
Mm-hmm.
if you could learn to score simple at a young age, that sets you apart. A lot of times in high school, kids are like they want to be Kyrie Irving early on, like because that's like different. That's what you think you're watching, but when you realize like Kyrie's simple at the end of the day, of course at end of shot clock he's gonna make some magic, but it's like oh, can you make those one dribble pull ups? Make all your turnarounds, make all your layups to get these easy points. Playing team basketball, he like calculates that for me. Clear like he could go get a bucket but he's in that, like I said, that takeover system where it's like all right, like let's play within the system, the game's gonna come to you, we're gonna find you. He's standing out like that.
Yeah, and the thing about Team Takeover, all these guys stay together from grade to grade, right? And
Yep.
that's what makes them so special. They're not just kind of adding guys and letting guys jump ship. Guys are staying loyal to the team and staying loyal to the process, and the results are coming true for
Yeah,
them. So
that's how you win in the EYBL. Clearly you could people are gonna leave, like it's the nature of AAU, people are gonna leave, find different opportunities, but if you could keep a core group together that's played together from eighth, like because you got to think that's a league, like EYBL is a league at the end of the day, like even more so than some high schools. Now some high schools don't even play for any championships now.
that's a
This is
fact.
this is a champ, like you playing to go to PGM. I've been in that environment, like in PGM, like they care about that. Like the whole, maybe like the first couple of sessions it might feel weird, but once you in Augusta and you gotta wake up at 8 in the morning, you're not playing in the main gym on NBA TV, you're gonna feel that. It's just a different energy out there.
And Pooh kind of said like what Team Takeover does. They really try to do it, as they roll over year to year. Another team that really tries to do that, especially when I talk to the director, is the PSA Cardinals. Shay, could you break down what you've seen from those guys, especially some of the New Yorkers during your time in the
Mhm.
EYBL?
Yeah, I think they have a chance to be really good at Peach Jam this year. I think they might have lost 3 games this year so far.
Mhm.
But honestly, in P like in EYBL, you just gotta make sure you make Peach Jam. Like once your record 0-0 once after that last July session, make sure you make Peach Jam. They're playing really good. Dylan's one of the best guards in the country. Honestly, I feel like he's like a guard version of Kawhi of the EYBL. Just like you might not like he's not doing these crazy moves, but he gonna lock up, gonna go get buckets, he's gonna knock down shots. You at the end of the game, he's gonna have 20 and 8 or something like that. Like you might not thought it, but he has it. Jane Chapman, he's playing great this year. They don't have the Twins have barely played this year, so I think if they get healthy, that's just 2 7-footers you could put on the wing, spread out the floor. I think that they could be really good this competition.
Yeah, they're 7-4 right now.
Yeah, 7-4. Yeah.
But when we talked about Mr. Mingo, he started off leading scorer, right?
Mhm.
In the EYBL, and things kind of tapered off a little bit. But I think now they're not just relying on one player. They're spreading the ball out and trying to become a complete team. And I think that process is important, right? Because you see a lot of these guys who are in the top 10 in scoring, but their team is not doing well.
Yeah, the team's not that good. Yeah, it's honestly better if you're scoring. If you score less and your team could pick up the slack in some of those games, your team's just going to be better. And honestly, you're going to have more eyes on you rather than if you're scoring 30 points and your team is 1-9. Like you're going to have more eyes if your team is 8-2 and you averaging 17, then you averaging 26. Like unless you're like one of those guys, clearly talent is going to stand out in high school. College are looking for that. But like on the basic level, yeah, you're going to have more eyes on you like that.
Y'all ready? Yes. You have just stepped into the world of